Hi, I'm Belinda Carley, the Director of the Institute of Personal Care Science, and I've been asked by a few viewers to show them how to make a charcoal toothpaste, not just for their own brand, but also one that they can make in small quantities for themselves using readily available materials. So this is the product we're going to make today. As you can see, it sits perfectly on that toothbrush. It's not running, it's not dripping, and I'm using materials that you can get from most of your small suppliers. So let me show you how it's made. Now there's a couple of really important ingredients to get a nice charcoal toothpaste or a nice toothpaste in general. One of them is sorbitol. So I'm just going to mix this in with the water to begin with, and you can contact us for full details of this free formula so that you can read the full formula, method and inputs. It's too much information to put on the screen. So I simply combine my sorbitol first. Now this is really important, this ingredient, because it gives that really nice smooth mouthfeel that people look for and expect in any sort of toothpaste. So we do that first. Next, I've got here some xanthan gum. Now you can use some cellulose. I'm using xanthan. This is the food grade. So these are really readily supplied materials here, so you can access them easily. So with this xanthan gum, I'm just going to mix this with some glycerin. Now this is another humectant, and again it helps contribute to that smooth mouthfeel that consumers look for when they're using a toothpaste. I'm just going to slurry this gum in here first. There is a lot of xanthan gum. We do need a lot of xanthan gum so that we get this nice toothpaste form when it goes onto the brush, so it doesn't drip off, it doesn't run anywhere, and it holds its form really well, yet easily squeezed from a tube during application. So first of all, we need to make sure the slurry with this much xanthan gum in particular is really smooth. Make sure there's absolutely no lumps at this stage, because we are going to be adding all of this to our water phase. So now we've created our gel. Now we're going to add our charcoal. And again, make sure it's a really pure grade of charcoal because this is being applied directly to mucous membranes. And you just need to stir this in slowly, otherwise you'll end up with a big powder problem. So in larger production vessels, add a small amount and stir through, and then add a bit more so that you can add the powder easily into the gum. Now you want to make sure that's homogeneous before continuing. Now to this, I'm going to add my preservative. Now the preservative I'm using here is called Sali Naturals Min. It is from salicylates and chemicals. Now one of the great things about this material, it suits the higher pH required of toothpaste. That's really important. If you want to use a different type of preservative, make sure it's going to suit the final pH of your toothpaste, which needs to be pretty high, up around a pH of 7 to suit the mouth. The other thing that I love about this material in particular is it also has the flavor. So it's made from a mixture of herbal extracts, so you've got a great inky name on your label. It is all natural and it provides that real fresh, minty, clove-like flavor that a lot of herbal toothpastes have. I'm also adding a small amount of a surfactant material. In this case, I'm using some sodium cocoa glutamate. It's very mild and it doesn't taste too bitter. So if you wanted to use a different type of surfactant, you do need a little bit of a surfactant in your formula. You do need to have a little bit of that foaming action. Again, it's something consumers look for, but it also means you're going to brush away the black at the end. When you rinse away, it's going to rinse away all this black charcoal from a consumer's teeth. It also gives a really good spread in the mouth. So it also helps with the clean and the spreading of the toothpaste in the mouth. And I'm just adding a very small amount of an antioxidant. And then I'm just stirring this through so it is totally homogeneous. Then you can just check and adjust the final pH. Now the formula I've prepared here will give you a final pH around 7, which is exactly where you want it to be to suit the mouth. Just make sure if you do pick other preservatives or other ingredients that they suit that final pH around 7 so that it suits the mouth. And there you have your toothpaste. Now again, it doesn't look too attractive in the bowl, but this is the product here when it's dispensed onto a toothbrush, and it will foam up just enough to suit oral care toothpaste cleaning products. It'll give that fantastic mouthfeel from all of those humectants, and as you can see, easy to put together from materials you can source. You can Google search and contact Salicylates and Chemicals Direct to find a distributor near you. They do have quite a small pack size of this available for small brands. You can also post in our Facebook group, Cosmetic Raw Materials for Small Brands, if you would like to purchase a pack and split the pack with someone near you. It really is a fantastic preservative. It gives that great flavour to the finished product, so you don't need to worry about adding any sort of other essential oils or flavours. It has a fantastic inky name. It's all herbs used in this product, and of course it provides effective preservation at the pH required of the toothpaste to suit the oral mucosa. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please leave any questions or comments below, and make sure you subscribe to receive notifications about all our videos. Happy formulating!